Hey y'all, I'm here to walk you through step by step how we made these can koozies for our team get together. If you want to see the design process and that story, check out this video here, but we're jumping right into the tutorial now, so let's go. When you're making a tumbler or can koozie, the first step is going to be scuffing up the stainless steel surface with some sandpaper. This will help our spray paint adhere to it much easier. If you're doing a lot like I am, just get ready for a shoulder workout. Once you've sanded them down, use some alcohol sprayed on a paper towel to wipe off any residue. Before we start painting these, we're going to want to protect any areas we don't want covered, like the rubber bottoms of these can koozies. Some painter's tape works great, just make sure that you've sealed everything up and you've trimmed those edges. Alright, spray paint time. I'm doing each one of these designs based on what my teammates requested for their tumblers and can koozies. If you want to see that process of us designing and drawing on the iPad and coming up with some cool stuff, go check out that video here. We did some solid colors, some gradients, and I actually painted on acrylic as well. Left those brushstrokes very thick to give it a really cool textured look. Hold the phone! Jordan, you're doing an all-white tumbler, you're saying? But all epoxy does yellow over time. Why are you taking such a risk? Well, here's the thing. I know you. You're going to do a white tumbler anyway. You might as well use Amazing Clear Cast Plus and extend the life of that tumbler. Is it going to yellow eventually? Yes. But I know you. You're not going to stop making white tumblers. A great way to add personalization and interest to your tumbler is doing some vinyl on there. This is 101 if you're a tumbler maker. Vinyl is everything. I'm using this Cricut Explore Air 2 along with their design software to bring these tumblers to life. Once I had those all cut out and removed all the extra vinyl, I'm using some transfer sheets to lift my vinyl off and then place it onto the tumblers themselves. This is the key to using vinyl on your tumblers. Without transfer paper, we'd all be lost or frustrated beyond belief. Since vinyl plays well with epoxy, we're not shy here. In fact, we used it on every design because it's an easy and fun way to take things up a notch. And the learning curve is really low. Our tumblers are ready now, so it's time to talk about turners. Since we're pumping out a bunch at a time, a larger setup like this one I've got here is great, but you don't need something like this. A simple 1-cup turner that you can get at your local hobby store works great. All you have to do is push your tumbler onto the turner and make sure that it's centered. If it's off center, then it'll rotate off axis a little bit and your epoxy won't come out even. Now this larger setup was designed for larger tumblers, not these can koozies I'm doing here. So I had to call in an assist from Taylor here to get these on there. Thank you, Taylor. You're a rock star. Now wherever you are turning your tumblers, just make sure that you're protecting your surfaces with either a tray to catch the drips, or some plastic. People often use tin foil as well, and that works great. Just don't make a mess here, unless you want to. We're all prepped and ready, and that means it's time for the hero of the show, our amazing ClearCast Plus. That's our new epoxy with enhanced UV stability. The beauty of these tumblers is that they don't take much epoxy at all. About only 1 ounce per tumbler will do the trick. Just make sure you mix it thoroughly. If you're not sure how to mix, I got your back. Check out this how to mix epoxy video we shot here. It covers everything you need to know. Now for the coating. I'll show you a couple ways to do it, but the key is going slow and not wasting a bunch of epoxy. You can pour it on in a thin line and then spread it with your hands like I did here, or you can brush it on slowly like I did on the can koozies. Both methods work great. Just make sure you've got everything covered in a thin layer. We don't want any gaps or anything like that. Good, even coverage. The last step before we let these sit and turn overnight is using a torch, heat gun, or a fine alcohol mist to get any air out of these. We want a clean, shiny, bubble-free finish. 24 hours later, you can take them off the turners, and there we go. Look at that, our finished can koozies and tumblers. These are great for yourself, to give as gifts, to sell. There are so many options for what you can do. This is just the tip of the iceberg. People use glitter. People spray paint them even more than I did. People put vinyl on these. People put pictures on these. Go for it. This is completely up to you. If you want to see more tips and tricks, check out our channel and subscribe. Until next time, y'all, go make something.